Hey, what's up everybody? This is your boy Corey. I'm here with the first episode of Conscious Crossroads, which is the roller coaster between love, life, and everything that falls in between. And I want to just welcome you to this first episode. I'm just happy to be here having these conversations with you. I know some of y'all sitting there kind of like confused, like who is this dude? I know my people over here from my YouTube channel, I know you're like, dang Corey, what's going on? Like, what is this show? I mean, you know, I do those other shows and you're like, what is this? And then I got these other people from Urban Connect and you watching it through the newsletter and you're like, who is this dude? We haven't seen him before. And let me make this make sense to you. Your boy Corey, I partnered with Urban Connect, which is this huge newsletter that goes out, and we just have an agreement where we both are gonna work together to try to bring some knowledge to the urban community. And so it's just a good, positive relationship, something positive we're trying to do, trying to make some change in our communities, y'all. So I need y'all to work with us, vibe with us. So YouTube people, I need y'all to go to this website at the bottom of the screen. I need y'all to go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. I need you to just go there and sign up for the newsletter. The newsletter basically brings urban news to you. And that's the best way I can sum it up. I know some of y'all don't read the newspaper. I know some of y'all don't watch the news. And so what they do is they go through and read different news articles and all those things, and then they post it to their newsletter. And so they bring it to you. So it comes to your email box. And then they bring people like me. I'm not the only one that works with Urban Connect, but it's people like me who's trying to make a positive change. That's what we do. And so my Urban Connect people, y'all don't know who I am. I'm Corey Guyton. Some people call me Dr. Corey Guyton. I have a PhD, so that's why they call me doctor. And that's who I am. The reason I'm telling you about my education is because in this video series, it's about pushing you. I'm trying to push you to the max in terms of relationships, because the people on YouTube usually follow me because I talk about relationships a lot. And we're gonna talk about relationships on here, so y'all better get ready, strap in, because it's gonna be good. But we also just gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about taking you to the next level. And that's the goal. I want everybody to be as successful as they wanna be. Your goals, your dreams, that's where we're gonna go with it. And so that's what this series is about. So I need my Urban Connect people. I need you to go check me out. My website is www.ybelove.com, ybelove.com, which stands for Young Black Educated and in Love. And so I need y'all to go check me out. It's at the bottom of the screen. Like I said, YouTube, go check out Urban Connect. Link at the bottom. So let's get into today's topic, man. Today we're talking about a new year, a new you, and it's the start of the year. So I know a lot of people, I know y'all set New Year's resolutions. I know y'all have, some people want to lose weight. Some people want to, I don't know, do better financially. Some people want to do whatever, raise your kids better, whatever. At the end of the day, you set some type of goal for this year. Now, here's my thing. I've set 1 million resolutions in my life, and I fail. Losing weight, I fail. With your boy is on the weight loss thing right now. Your boy already lost about 10. So, I mean, I've been on it. But the thing is, I didn't set a New Year's resolution. And the reason it's a new year, a new you, I need y'all to think differently about this. When I think of a New Year's resolution, to me, it comes off as something that's temporary. You know, I'm gonna set this goal. Let's just use weight for an example. I set this goal to lose weight. You know, I wanna lose 30 pounds. So when you lose 30 pounds, it's like, then what? And the problem is, a lot of people, when they lose that 30 pounds, they go back to doing the same thing they did before they lost the 30 pounds. And so what happens? That 30 pounds come right back on. And any professional tell you, you don't do diets, you do lifestyle changes. And so I got 3 things I want to talk about. In terms of a new year, a new you. So let's not even think about resolution. Don't call it a resolution. Call it a lifestyle change. So the first thing you gotta do is renew your mind. And this is not just for eating. This is in relationships, because I know some of y'all in relationships that you know you shouldn't be in. I know some of y'all in relationships with people that I know you're not happy with, and you really want to be out of that situation, but you can't. You don't feel like you can get out of that situation for whatever reason. Some may be mentally abused, verbally abused, physically abused. Some of you may be just in too deep, or you feel you in too deep. And so in order to get out of that relationship, you gotta have a new mind. That new mind tells you that I can get out of this situation, because some people don't think that it's somebody out there that's better for them. And so you gotta have a new mind. Just like if you wanna lose weight, you gotta have this new mind that says, I'm going to lose weight. So your new mind has to say that I'm gonna get out of this relationship. If you got financial issues, your new mind gotta say, I'm gonna get out of this financial burden or whatever, this financial situation that I'm in. So the first thing is you gotta have a new mind. The second thing is you gotta have a new environment. So let's say, for instance, your boy trying to lose weight. I can't have my Snicker bars in here no more, the Twix and all. That just ain't gonna work. I have to take that out of my house, out of my kitchen, and I have to replace it with healthy things. So this is two-tiered. First is you gotta have that new environment, but within that new environment, when you remove the old out of that environment, you gotta replace it with something healthy. So let's talk about relationships. Some of y'all with people you know that are toxic for you. You know that when you're around them, you're down, they treat you bad. The thing is you gotta get a new environment. So that means that you can't be around that person. I know you're used to that person. When you're in a relationship, it's an addiction. It's an addiction. People don't want to look at it as an addiction. You've been around that person so long, and that's all you know. It becomes a part of who you are. So now you got to find a new environment. It's going to be hard to get out of that environment. So for like a gang member, for instance, it's hard for them just to walk out of their gang environment. It's not that easy. And so you got to have that new mind to say that I have to change my environment. So that means sometimes you have to leave that person, or you can't talk to that person on the phone all the time. Every time that person calls you, it doesn't mean that you have to pick it up. Or every time they tell you to come over, that you go over. You have to start changing your environment. If you're trying to lose weight, same thing. You got to change your environment, but you got to replace it with something else. And so if you know this person is bad for you, find some people that's positive around you that can continuously reaffirm why you got out of the situation. Now, and then, okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is I need you to see the new you. Now, what do I mean by that? Your boy trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to get down a little bit. I'm doing it. But I still need to, in order for me to be successful, I got to see the skinny me because I got to believe that it's possible. And so if you're in a bad relationship, you got to see the new you. You got to see yourself out of that toxic relationship. And then you got to see yourself either being happy being single, because a lot of people are not happy being single. You got to learn to be happy being single, because that's why a lot of people get in bad situations. We're going to talk about that one day, so y'all need to stay tuned. But what I'm trying to say is you got to see yourself happy being by yourself out of that toxic situation. Right now, you can't see it being happy in the future because it just doesn't feel like you can be happy. But you got to see it. You got to see yourself a couple years from now, because you need some time to heal. You need to see yourself in a positive, healthy relationship with the person treating you good. Guys or girls, I mean, it goes both ways. And so what I need you to do, those three things. The first thing is you got to change your mind, renew your mind, change your mind, all those things. The second thing is get you a new environment. You got to get a new environment, replace it with some positive things. The third thing is I need you to see the new you. This is just a brief introduction to who I am. This is some of the stuff we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about some good stuff. Next week, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop on y'all some mistakes that people make in relationships. And I think next week we're going to talk about the women. So we're going to talk about a couple things, a few things that women, some mistakes they make when they're dating. And so I need y'all to be tuned. It's going to be in the same place, the same day. So come check your boy out. Check me out on urbanconnect.com. Link at the bottom of the thing. Check me out at ybelove.com. Because not only do I do these conscious connections, I say conscious connections, conscious crossroads. I'm tripping over here. But conscious crossroads, I also do some other YouTube things or some other videos. So check my website out. Check out what I do. I write some things sometimes. And show your boy some love. Show Urban Connect some love. We're going to show you some love. So stay tuned because it's a growing movement. God bless you. If you believe in God, you know. God bless you. If you don't, God bless you. And have a great one, y'all. Have a good one.